Berta J, and you're back in my kitchen with me today to make what I'm calling a nut butter spread. And this spread is very simple. I've toyed around with it and I'll show you where the options are. I put everything in, but if you don't want to put these things in, you don't have to. Nut butter spread. To get started, 3 tablespoons of nut butter. For those of you who have been watching me for a while, you know I like to mix, but you don't have to. Just use your favorite nut butter. I use peanut butter and almond butter, and I had a little teeny bit of cashew butter left over in my jar, so I use that too. But you don't have to do that. Either way, however you make it, just make sure it's 3 tablespoons of nut butter. Stick that into a bowl and get it all. Get every single drop of that nut butter that's in there. The second thing you need is 2 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. And then you're going to use, this is sweetener, but it's not really that sweet. This is date paste that's going to sweeten everything. 1 tablespoon. You could mix at this point if you just wanted like a nut butter spread, and you could put it on whatever you'd like. I'll show you the things I suggest. This is what I did to make it a little bit more interesting. Okay? These are all optional, these last 3 things. A teaspoon of ground flaxseed, throw it in. Okay? Then add a tablespoon and a half of your favorite dried fruit. I used cranberries or craisins and some currants. You could use raisins, you could use dates, anything that's dried, but only use like a tablespoon and a half because you're adding sweetness to it with this whole food, okay? So that's what I'm doing, putting that in. And the last thing is some spices and a tiny bit of salt. You're going to use a smidgen of salt, a smidgen of nutmeg, and a pinch, it's a whole pinch, which is kind of big, I guess, of cinnamon. Put that in. Okay, now we're going to just mix it up. Okay, I'm going to move this stuff to the side, and this is what you can do with it. Now, the first thing you could do is put it on toast. Just toast a piece of bread and slap some of this on it. Or you could do what I really like to do, and that is use celery sticks. Just dunk it in. This is really good. Let me just taste it without anything so you can see. That's very good. These are matzoh. You could use that. I'm just going to dunk it in. Put a little piece on it. I have some rice crackers. I'll put it below who they're by. I think it's Sesmark or something like that. Evan found them for me. They have a little salt on the outside, and I just rub off the salt. And put a little bit on. Slam it in between 2. I like crunchy things. This satisfies it for me. Now I only put the tomatoes there to give this plate. It was very pale with the matzoh and the rice crackers and the celery, just to give it a little pop of color, okay? But you can use it however you want to. It probably will taste good as in some oatmeal or some grain that you will eat in the morning on a bagel. But it's very, very tasty, I think. And it's just a little nut butter spread. You could cut back on the applesauce. It'd be a little bit thicker. I played around with it for a long time, and this is what I came up with that I like. You could lower the applesauce or not put in any of those last 3 ingredients. It's up to you. This is kind of a nut butter spread that you personalize and make it what you want it to, so that you can eat whatever you would like with it, okay? Now that's really the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell, Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to go to the Amazon store, and don't forget to go to Moku so that you can get 15% off your order, whatever you choose to order. Gotta go to the website though, which I'll put a link below. That is really the end of this video on nut butter. And I hope you'll give it a try, and I hope you'll let me know what you think. And it's just something I just made up and I thought I'd share it with you. Okay? So until next time, troopers, bye for now.